Assalamu alaikum, children. We are going to continue our story that we started yesterday. One fine day, as Prophet Muhammad ﷺ grew into a strong young man, his uncle took him to Lady Khadija so that she could hire him for a trade caravan. She agreed to the request and gave one of her caravans to him and sent a slave to give him some company. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ returned with very good profit. Her slave told her of many miracles that he saw on the way. He told her about a cloud over the Prophet's head and trees bowing towards him when they walked. He also said that the Prophet was a man of very calm character. Lady Khadija was so impressed with what she had heard, she sent a proposal to him so as to get married. Finally, she had found the unique person she was waiting for. When Lady Khadija got married, she saw that the Prophet would go up to Mount Nur and meditate in the cave of Hira over there. She was a loving wife and would cook meals and carry them up the mountain so that she could eat with him. She was so pleased to be married to the truthful and trustworthy Muhammad, who was well known as As-Sadiq and Al-Amin. After some years, when Prophet was in the cave, the angel Jibreel brought down the first verses and told him now it was the time to tell people that he was the Prophet of Allah. Lady Khadija instantly accepted what the Prophet had to declare, and the three of them with Imam Ali alayhi salam, who was then only a child, were seen praying Salatul Jama'ah near the Holy Kaaba. She had two sons who died before she conceived Lady Fatima alayhi salam, who used to talk to her mother from within the womb and console her during her hard times. When Lady Khadija gave birth to Lady Fatima alayhi salam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down angels and ladies from Jannah to help her during her delivery. In the meantime, the idol worshippers of Makkah did not like the message of one God, so they started torturing the Holy Prophet and the few Muslims that were with him. This was a very hard time for Muslims, and they went to live in a cave outside Makkah. No one was allowed to take any food to them or help them in any way. The condition was so tough that the Muslims sometimes ate boiled leaves and sometimes half a date was their meal for the day. This was the time when all the wealth of Bibi Khadija was used up in buying food and other necessary things which the unbelievers were selling at such a high price. After 3 years in such hardship, they came back to the city of Mecca. This was the time that Lady Khadija became very weak and she fell sick. On the 10th of the holy month of Ramadan, she left this world. The saddest part of her story was that when she died, they were so poor that the Prophet had no money to buy a coffin for her. The Holy Prophet thus buried the Queen of Arabia in his abaya. Her grave is in Jannatul Mu'alla in Mecca. This is the brief story of our beloved mother. So, dear children, we learn from this story that we should be selfless Muslims. Like our mother, we need to love the Hujjah of Allah and be ready to sacrifice everything for Islam.